If you will, please give her a nice round of applause. Let's do it again, Joan Wenzel.
Thank you very much, and I accept any kind of applause, certainly on behalf of these folks, the students. Oh, I can't say that. They're like people now. And so, the folks that have graduated from Dover that have been in the steel band, and certainly the students who are currently in the band, 20th anniversary band, I suppose. I accept any, I tell them, I take compliments on their behalf because they do the work. Tom and I have been talking, the past couple of days about things like this or anniversaries, or it's times sometimes in life you just stop and you take stock, okay, 20 years. It's important. I think it's important to see from where you've come, I think where you're going. These folks, especially the founding members, need to see, and those that have gone through the program, what they have done, the legacy they have left that has continued to build. And certainly today's students, our current students, and some of these folks younger, need to know from where they came, and how programs build. And it's certainly not one person. And that's the beauty of this instrument. It's the instrument, actually, that builds and fosters the community of an ensemble and relationships. 20 odd years ago, it was March 1992. I'd been here maybe a year and a half or so. Hadn't really intended to start a steel band, but thought about it, sort of rounded up a couple kids, maybe 10 on a Saturday morning, and we practiced. There's this old, in fact, they all visited, went down, there's an old walk-through there that you go from the elevator. Anyway, that's where we fit, and it was a Saturday morning, and they came, they had no idea. Sort of like bringing people out of the jungle, they tap around, what is that? Anyway, within maybe an hour, we learned a very, very simple tune. Very simple. I was so excited, though. I called the then superintendent, Bill Sanders. It was a Saturday morning, it must have been maybe only 9 o'clock by then. These guys came in early. I think he was just probably coming from breakfast at Bob Evans with Rita. But anyway, I said, hey, if you have a second, could you stop by the basement of Dover High? And he came in, and we just played, I think it was like a Lyco or something, if anybody remembers the folks that were there. And So from that moment, it's really about, people bought into this unusual little ensemble. Certainly the administration then, a lot of support. The parents, there are four sets of parents, the Kelseys, Paul and Sharon, and the Rouse, Bonnie and Frank, and the Foxes, Tom and Carol, and the Shards, Aiden and Carol, who, without them, I would have never left the basement. I don't know. But they helped us, and they were parents that supported it, and it grew, and the teachers did, and certainly the students year after year. And in 1995, really important, the partnership with Tom Miller, who has been with us each year since then. Very important. But as we're building this little steel band, and as important, I did ask Steve Stroop first, with his blessings, to start a steel band program out of his high school band program as well. And so it wasn't like leaving the reservation. But we have these little tunes we have to find some place to play, and we have a Canal Days Festival in May. We had maybe even 5 tunes that lasted, maybe there were 8 measures, and I think we kept looping them. So I asked the folks, and I said, could we play Canal Days? And the man, well, what is that? And I said, well, it's a steel band. Well, okay, well, you can play after the plate auction, but stay on the sidewalk. Stay on the sidewalk. And I said, okay, let's just start. We even put a case out. I think we made $41 and some change. But we're standing there ready to play. The kids are, and they even talked about this last night. And one of the students came up, maybe it was Mike, and said, Miss Wenzel, look at the bass bands. A man there's a dog in the bass band. And I looked, and of course at that time, I'm a young teacher, 31, I'm indignant. These are instruments, So I walked over, and he was munching on fair fries. And I looked down, and in a bass pan, one of the old sets, there was this little dog. Mike said it was a Chihuahua, I thought it was a Dachshund, but regardless, it was little and had no fur. And it was just nesting in there. And I thought, I said, excuse me, sir. I said, your little dog is, I don't know if I said nesting or whatever, in the bass pan. I said, look, this is an instrument. See the notes? And I started pointing. And he's eating his fries, and he's looking at me. And he took some, and then he pointed at the bass pan, and he said, that's an ash can. And I looked at him, and And he continued to munch his French fries. I think the dog yawned and got a little more comfortable. And I thought, wow, we have a long way to go. So, from that beginning, which really it is about the community buying into this. The administration has always supported this, the students have supported it, the parents still support this instrument and what it can do for a community, for their students, for people. And so we tried something, Tom and I have been talking, put something on Facebook, would anybody be interested in an alumni band? Sometimes I feel things are better left remembered as they were, but this is the interest. And I am thrilled, and you must know, it's certainly, Tom is a great help. But it is really, it's a wonderful instrument that builds this community, whether you play it, whether you hear it, whether you really. So please enjoy, I guess, the 20th anniversary. And I would hate to not thank someone if I were remiss, but everybody has really bought into this wonderful little instrument. Thank you. This is the alumni band. Tom taught them last night, 6 o'clock to 7. And this is just going to be a lot of fun. They're just having a ball.
this on? Good. Miss Wenzel. Where'd she go? She's out in the lobby. She's coming. We'll wait. Thank you. So we wanted to say thank you for everything that you've done for us, and Josh said it really well. And it's basically not what you taught us, but it's how you taught us, and it has taken us to the next level in everything we've done in life. So this is a picture that we just took a couple hours ago, and we all signed it. So here it is. Thank you.
Somebody like Jeremy is doing the same thing. He's a wonderful first-year teacher doing the same thing. They are all doing the same things, but we forget, and it's true, it's all relational. Great students make better teachers, and certainly we teach to their expectations. So it's certainly a shared effort. Yes?
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, give a nice round of applause to the 48 members of our Steel Band alumni here from Dover High School. All the parents who are here tonight supporting these adults on stage, stand up. If you're here with an alumni band member, stand up and be recognized. We thank you for your support of this fine ensemble.